like to share my great news with anyone that will listen, because if you're a diabetic, like I have been for the last 10 years, you know how horrible that chronic disease can be.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gary S., a PhD level clinical laboratory scientist. I had problems with my diabetes, which was diagnosed 4 years ago. I have increasingly taken insulin up to as much as 160 to 170 units a day. When I first heard about advanced functional medicine, I decided to look into it. I no longer take insulin as of this day. It's only been 30 days now.
Life for me is a joy now instead of another day of maybe falling down, maybe running into a wall because you can't see well, you can't drive because the diabetes has taken some of your vision. Just on and on and on about problems with diabetes.
Well, I came to advanced functional medicine to seek relief from type 2 diabetes and neuropathy in my feet, and just generally being on a pill train.
Been diabetic now, at least that I've known of, for over 10 years, probably closer to 12 to 14 years.
Well, I just want to start saying that before I came to advanced functional medicine, I was lethargic, I was overweight, I was tired, I was druggy, no energy.
Okay, before we started on the program, I was feeling very, very tired. I was using a wheelchair for transport most of the time because if I wanted to walk more than a few feet, I couldn't do it without help.
I was lethargic. I couldn't sleep through the night, probably why I was lethargic. And I would wake up in the morning with high anxiety, just frustration and anxiety.
My medical doctor told me that his cure would be doubling my diabetic pill and starting me on a shot regimen. And I told him I did not want to do that. And his exact words were, "Then surely you will die." And it's true. You would have if you continued down that path.
Blood sugars are terrific. They get down to into the 90s most of the time, sometimes over 100 a little bit.
It was a little over 300 in the blood sugar level. And now it's less than 100. And I don't know what more to tell you people. That
I started out this program at 302 pounds. In 6 months, I was down to 202 pounds.
I was able to lose weight, approximately 50 pounds.
Totally out of control. So that's when I started using insulin, and it kept going up and more insulin. It didn't really make me feel good. It just managed my diabetes.
There's two different types of diabetes medicine, metformin and one of the glipizide, also a cholesterol medicine. All those are gone. I am on aspirin and one blood pressure pill.
I was taking insulin in the morning and in the evening, and I am now off of the insulin.
Prior to starting the program, I was taking 32 units of insulin daily, and as of last Thursday, I am now off insulin entirely.
Get off all of my medicines for diabetes, cholesterol, and triglycerides. And
I recommend the program to anybody that's trying to get their life back together, because I'm tired of taking the medications. When I started out, I was taking medications for my liver, for my cholesterol, for my heart, 2 different blood sugar medications. Currently, I'm off all those medications except 1 blood sugar medication, and I'm going to start cutting back on that one. So, like I said, I recommend you get your life back together, do the program.
When I first started, I was taking 100 units of insulin. I was taking metformin and glipizide and barely holding my own with my blood sugar.
I've been diabetic for about 20 years. When I came to Dr. Willis, I was in my A1C at 8.2, but I had been up to 11.2. I was taking 75 units of insulin every day. I was taking 6 pills for diabetes also. 4 of metformin, which is 2,000 milligrams, which is the maximum, and glipizide. I was taking 30 units.
I started out, my A1C was 9.3. My blood sugar was in the 200s. After just 2 short months, I'm already down in the low hundreds. Sometimes I dip under 100.
When I came in, I was on insulin, had blood sugars over 200, and was lethargic and had no energy. After my tenure here, I'm off insulin entirely, lost 35 pounds, have energy that I've only dreamed about before, and feel better than I felt since I was a teenager.
My energy I thought was really good, but until I was on the program long enough, I began to realize that it's so much better, and I'm feeling so good.
I am energetic. I feel totally different.
My energy level has increased considerably, and I'm going to start back into my exercise program. I've been off exercising to begin with until I got cleaned up a little bit, and right now everything seems to be go, and I'm very pleased with the results.
After going through the program, I got a lot of energy. I've lost 20-something pounds without trying. My brain is functioning so much better. I'm clear, I'm not foggy.
I have been able to completely eliminate my insulin, which was so great. As soon as I eliminated it, my body energy literally tripled. Yeah, I have a tremendous amount of energy now. I feel a lot better now.
When I started, I was really lethargic. I was tired all the time. I would come home from school and I would just eat something and lay on the couch and fall asleep watching TV. Now I come home and I run on the treadmill 2.5 miles a day. I work in the house. I do yard work. I've got too much energy. My wife thinks I'm going crazy.
I feel excited, happy, knowing that I'm not going to live with diabetes the rest of my life.
The way I feel, lots of energy. I have lots of get up and go. I see well. The doctor told me just 2 months ago that my vision was 20/20 again. You don't get that from a pill that you might swallow or a shot that you might be taking.
I really love the program. I've learned to know what my body takes and how I handle things. I think it's one of the best programs that I've ever heard of. And
hi, my name is Frank Cleaver. I'm a retired registered nurse of 25 years in practice. This was far more advanced than general over-the-counter medical care. We went in depth, we had everything analyzed, we get regular supplementation, and I'm feeling much better than I did before, and I am no longer an active diabetic.
Alive again. I don't even want to mention my energy, sleeping a lot better. I couldn't sleep. I would be awake until 2-3 o'clock in the morning every day, and now I can sleep my 7 hours, 8 hours and feel relaxed. My whole life had changed, and I think this program works. I recommend it highly to anyone that have diabetes and want to do better.
I went from a 7.0 A1C to 5.1, which is not diabetic anymore, over the past 6 months. I followed the doctor's advice with his staff. I've lost ostensibly 20 pounds, which I need to lose weight. I'm down to 160. I feel great. I'm very happy with my situation, so I'm Dr. Willis really helped me out. I really appreciate all the support I received from him and his staff.
When I came to the seminar, I had a very high blood sugar. My average blood sugar was, close to 300, sometimes over, very often over. And I've lost 20 pounds, over 20 pounds. My blood sugars are on the average right around 100, 110. I've had many that were under. My energy level is great. I've been so happy, and I feel younger, and I feel like a new man right now. So thanks, Dr. Willis.
Now I'm a victim of 2 heart attacks already, and I have atrial fibrillation as well as a condition. Interestingly enough, lately, I have not had any symptoms of that. I used to have a racing heart 3 or 4 times a day. I haven't experienced it in quite some time now. The effects are tremendous, and it's obvious that I'm being healed. I'm being cured, and I'm looking forward to not having diabetes very soon.
I came to Advanced Functional Medicine about 4 months ago. My A1C, my triglycerides, and my blood sugar was out of control. And since then, I'm feeling so much more energy, and I want to thank the team here for getting my road back to health, and I'm almost at my goal, and I'm looking forward to the next few months and many more years of a great life. Thanks, guys.
My medical doctor danced up and down when he saw my last blood work bill. He says, "How in the world did you do this?" Well, I found the right people to help me. That's how I did this.
What that meant, but now I'm coming off the meds with your help. You guys saved my life, saved my family, and I'm very grateful for that. I want to thank you guys.
I am essentially now, quote unquote, cured of my diabetes. They've taken me off all the anti-hypoglycemics.
I am a new person, and this is the way I should be. I feel like I was 10 years younger, and I'm so happy with my association with Advanced Functional Medicine. I would highly recommend it.
If you have the opportunity to attend the seminar, and they ask you if you would be willing to come in for an appointment, make it. It will change your life.
Now I'm able to do about everything I want to do, especially at my age. I'm retired, and I want to continue doing what I want to do. See my grandkids, my kids grow up, and my wife and I enjoy the rest of our time together. And I thank the doctor and everybody else and God especially for letting me hopefully live a lot longer. Thank you.